Hey, how are you? I was wondering if you were worried yet. The good news is I did finish your mod up, and a few things about it. It was strange for me to work on it because the LCD is at the bottom and it's flipped over, so I kept trying to flip it right side up while I was working on it, which was very interesting. We'll start with the one thing that I wasn't really big on, but it did work out just fine, was when I made your battery holster. The top was supposed to fit straight along, but when I put the connection in, it wouldn't fit. So I had to move the top slightly down a little bit. It has just a little angle there. You can see the tiny angle to it. But I mean, the battery still fits straight, and it looks just fine. The bottom of it is nice and square and everything. I'll get you a little zoom in here so we can take a look at the mod. Okay, there we go. All your stuff is at the bottom, and I have a couple of switches along the side here, which I will explain. And then you have your LED and your connection, of course. The way the front is exactly like you asked for, so that way when you hold it with your left hand, right there, I put the small knurl thing right there. As you heard, mod's on, nothing else is happening. And I will explain that to you real quick here. Take this off. We have a couple of switches here. This top one, the bigger one, of course, is your on-off switch, just normal on-off switch. And then you have your little third, it's a little tri-selector switch right here. In the very bottom position, you get nothing. But if you move it up one selection to the middle, you get your LED, your display. It's going to show up upside down, of course, so that way when you take a hit, it shows up like that. And then you move it up to the top selection, and you have your little laser light show here, which actually does show up really nicely. It shows off the whole mod. So you have your different selections there. Normally when I select, once I have it on one setting I want, I don't like that, blaring in my face the whole time, so I keep it at the bottom. Because as much as I like the laser light show, people start to look at you. The case, of course, has magnets. It's clear all the way through. Give you a little look. Don't mind the awful tape on the batteries. And I'll turn it to the. Of course, that's what it looks like with the. I'll turn this all the way up here for you. We got our 6.1 volts. I turn it all the way down. We have our 3.45 is what it should be. There we go, 3.45. And we'll put it a little higher than that for myself. I'm sorry it did take a little while to get it done, but I really like the way it turned out. With the way it is clear set up, you can still see all the wires and stuff. I like the way the wires kind of look in there, just how they're open and free flowing. I can glue it all down if you want. That's completely up to you. There is one wire which I did glue down, which is on this side, and that's because I want that power wire. There you go. That power wire as it comes off the battery over here. I didn't want that loose. I wanted that to be off to the side so it wasn't going to get in the way of anything. And I'm not retarded. It is easy. Oh, I am retarded. It is easier to take the back off sometimes. It just, not quite the brightest sometimes. I like it. It works extremely well. If you have any other thoughts about anything I can do to it, any suggestions before I get it sent out, I don't know if you saw that top. I did ask you, and I went ahead and put the black ring in there on the connection to fit with the bezel on the switch, so it all kind of looks nice together. It actually did turn out very well. I should turn off the lights to show you that, but it really does light that whole case up when it gets to going. It is very nice. If you have any other questions, just let me know. Otherwise, I'll get it shipped out this evening for you, and you should have it in a couple of days.